Hello and welcome. This is Don, Don, Cryptonium, the greatest crypto YouTuber, and today is really huge news because we had this grand day when DAO for DAO DAO launched. So I know there is a lot of confusing words, but DAO DAO is the tooling that allows you to build your own organizations, decentralized organization, which is understood as DAO. And it's managed by the same type of organization, which is also considered to be DAO, and it's powered. The participation in this is possible via DAO token, which is governance token. So in this video, I will try to break down to you why this has such a huge potential, and I believe that DAO DAO could outgrow even projects like Juno on which it's built. So I wasn't very bullish on the governance before, but the more I learned, the more I spoke to the people behind it, and you need to understand that DAO DAO has probably the greatest team of builders behind it. We could start with the Jake Harnell, who is probably the hardest working person in the Cosmos ecosystem, Zeke, who has most beautiful smile in the Cosmos ecosystem. There is Elshow, extremely clever guy, Barton Rhodes, whom I met recently and created DAO together, and there is much more people, and I encourage you to check this out, and I recommend you to start with this and listen to the launch party that happened today. There is Jake speaking, Jack Zampolin, and many other builders, Noah. So you can get idea what's the mission behind DAO DAO. And in this video, I will try to tell you a little bit about the possibilities. Of course, I did receive the allocation, which I'm not surprised because I make the best decisions. So everyone look up to me. When it comes to the governance, you can see I'm actually not lying. The total supply is 11 million tokens, which is supply of the governance token. And this DAO will be organization that will look after the future development of DAO and making decisions. With that, it will manage treasury of that. It will manage development, it will manage changes of the constitution. And here is the other thing. There is the constitution of the DAO, of DAO DAO. So there is statement, and it's basically about making the tools of the governance, regardless small institution, big institution, maybe even in the areas when governance is not great, and giving this in the hands of people. So if you want to make your own organization with your friends, with your class, with your workmates, with your team that builds NFT, or anything else that you can actually think of, and the things that maybe we all didn't think yet will be possible with this simple tooling. And of course, there are projects on Ethereum that allows you to build DAO. But this is the greater push into making more advanced DAO with better user experience, giving you more governance tools. So for now, you can only vote yes, no, abstain, maybe no with veto. But DAO DAO will bring you more options for the governance, governing bodies with the sub-DAOs, but it will also bring you more possibilities of voting. So you will be able to have few different votes. Hey, I vote for this, that I have most conviction, but I also like this, so this is my second choice. So you see, there is many different perks to the governance that were not discovered that could potentially make the governance better for the company, for the people, for fun, and anything you want. And I encourage you to be curious and go and create your own DAO. And if you have ideas, you can actually get your friends and finally do it with the DAO DAO and build your own treasury as you want. So this making the tools better, of course, to build decentralized systems. And I encourage you, once again, read the Constitution. It's always, this is the idea behind, but this is also the living document. So we have always issue interpreting the law, And we see that with the law right now, you know, like when the technology evolves, but the law doesn't evolve fast enough. And with DAO, the law and constitution of DAO DAO meant to evolve equally as the technology progress. So this is open to everyone. You will not be, if you want to be part of DAO DAO, so the organization that brings that tooling, you will not be, discriminated against, regardless of your race, nationality, religion, age, sex, gender, sexual orientation, disability, political affiliation, or otherwise. And this is the key, because we always like to cut out the people. We always believe that my truth is the truer than your truth. But life is not like this. You know, we have different biases. We grew up in different environments, and we have different views on the certain things. And with that, it says, of course, it will not tolerate anything that's illegal. But it also, I think the rudeness is not encouraged. But with that, I want to say, don't be rude, but misbehave. Because misbehavior is the curiosity, and misbehavior is the key to creating the things that could have really big impact. Also with that, if you create your DAO, this DAO that manages DAO DAO has no affiliation with you. And I hope there will not be intervention. So regardless, you are free to create what you want. This is the free world. Maybe despite it having constitution, it's the world where you can create your own bodies with where the anarchy maybe dominates, something we don't have. And you can be more likely sure that this constitution, this DAO, will not bother you with that, as long as this is not really some horrible crimes against humanity. It might create some sub-DAOs that will be parties responsible for making different kind of decisions. So maybe sub-DAO for the people who manage funds, the treasury in this time, some different DAO that overlook some other stuff. So with that, I hope the tokens will be available to some of you. I have some tokens. I will be able to put the proposals out. Maybe I will do one day. And this constitution was obviously signed by some people. And you can see this is absolutely a dream team. Some names: Jay Carnell, Zeke Noah, Elshow, Callum, B. Morphys, Max Juno, Kevin Garrison. Kevin, is there something you are not into? I'm going to eat soon. I hope you do not pop out from my fridge. Yeah, but Kevin is everywhere. It's exciting to see what DAO DAO will do. I know many people is not very bullish on DAOs. I also had my take. And with that, to end this video, I will promote DAO DAO. I feel involved in that already, because the people made me feel like I'm part of Juno, those who build DAO DAO. I have actually my first small contribution, translation of DAO DAO page into a Polish language, which I hope soon will be out. And with that, maybe I will be able to promote DAO DAO in the great country of Poland. So with that, enjoy your weekend, because Don Kryptonium's out. Till the next time.